Good evening, everybody. Lundlubber here, and today we're going to bring you what I believe is our 6th episode of our War Within Season 1 vaults. We didn't do as much as we've done in the past. Last week, I think we had a ton of options for us in the vaults. This week, we're not going to have quite as many, but I still want to kind of open some up and see what we get and kind of talk through some of the choices, right? First option that we've got here is our Destruction Warlock. We're in Destruction Loot Spec, so we're going to go ahead and open that up. We did 4 heroic bosses, did a few keys, no myth slots on this guy this week, but that is just a-okay. I'll be honest, surface level, not looking too great. Hero gloves, which we already have. A one-handed sword, which we use a crafted two-hander. A hero helmet with a socket. Honestly, that may be the choice. That's no different than me just taking the tokens to buy a socket, right? A hero trinket. The satchel does do decently well. This one, I believe, is from Necrotic Wake. But we've got Sackbrood Spymaster's Web. We've also got a Mad Queen's Mandate in the bags, so probably not going to choose that. And then our hero option from Delves is the shoulders, which we already have. So no different, realistically. We're just going to be taking the Hexflame Coven's All-Seeing Eye. If we take it this way, right, we get a socket from this. It's the same upgrade level, right? So we're not really exchanging anything. And we get a shard, right? Just a little benefit, realistically, as opposed to if we took the socket items, right, the tokens, we would just get a socket on something we already have. We could put it on bracers or belt or something like that, but it's all the same color at this point. So that does get us set up with another socket. We'll use this week to kind of get the Warlock's gems a little bit more situated, because I know I'm missing quite a few gems right now. But I want to make sure we get that critical effect and kind of start bumping that up a little bit. So next up, we're going to move into the Shaman. We again healed a few keys last night on the Shaman. I'm not sure if we did any raid on the Shaman. I don't think I did, so we're not going to be too worried about that. We're going to save the most exciting, for me, vault for the last. We do have the Paladin has a full heroic clear, and a few keys and stuff like that, some other hero options for him. So we're in our Restoration Loot Spec. Not going to be too much that we're looking for on the Shaman at this point, honestly. So we'll just take a look, see what happens. I'll take it, honestly. Single option for the Shaman here, and we get Myth Pants, so we just catalyze those, and it ends up being an item level increase as we start bumping that up. So I'm not going to argue too much with that. A solid little upgrade, at least when it comes to the track that we're able to put upgrades on that. We are going to probably be benching the Warrior moving forward, mainly because I don't have enough time to play all the tanks that I want to. And so when it comes to just being able to do content, Paladin is really edging out as the much better tank right now. If you look at the logs for everything, granted, Discipline Priest is also edging out a lot higher than Arsham right now, but I prefer the way that Arsham plays. So we might get some practice in with the Priest, kind of see what's going on there. I don't think I have a vault on the Priest. So we're not going to worry about that. Loot spec, we're going to switch back to protection. We were in Ret for our heroic Queen Ansurek kill. So we'll go ahead and open this vault. Fingers crossed we want that Swarm Lord's Authority trinket. We didn't get. But not too bad of choices, honestly, overall, right? We have Hero Chest. We already have the same Hero Chest. It's tiered. We already have tier. So that's all right. Umbrous Band is big mastery, little crit. If I were to take a crit ring, I would rather it be crit haste, personally. But haste mastery is ultimately what I'm going for, which fortunately, this key to the Unseeming does exactly that. Big haste, little mastery, kind of sets us up a little bit better for tanking on this guy. So that's probably going to be the choice, because then we've got a hero sword, which would be a really good choice if I wasn't going to craft a weapon for the Paladin anyways. So, key to the Unseeming, honestly, very solid choice. I would have also liked to see the Swarm Lord's Authority trinket from Silken Court, or the Writhing Ringworm from the Brood Twister Ovanax. That would have been a very solid ring as well, but this one is just as good. That, I do believe, covers all of the vaults that we are going to worry about opening up this week. So I appreciate everybody taking a look. Make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't already, and you'll get notifications when I publish my next episode of my vault opening. And be sure to tune in live later tonight when I go live on Twitch. While we do some keys as a group, we kind of start shifting our comp around a little bit, and we start figuring out what's going to work best and how high we're going to be able to push. So thanks again for watching, and everybody have a great night.